Hello, it's Joe. Oh my god, it's all working so far. Welcome everybody. How's it going? Here, that background music's a little loud. So, obviously with this being a new setup, I'm gonna need some time to get used to dialing in all the new settings. I am, definitely welcoming any feedback or advice as long as it's delivered in a nice manner. But how is everybody? You feel taller with the new angle? Overall, I'm really, really happy with the setup so far. For Mulata, welcome. I have 2 monitors now, so I'm trying to get used to where to look. I think from now on when I look at chat, I'm gonna look here. Hello. And then this is exclusively for Ableton and picking new songs. Okay, this is gonna take a bit to get used to. Even now, is the volume of the mic okay in comparison to the background music? Welcome in for, let's see, Justin, welcome. How are you today? Scotty, Bain, Pencils, thank you Pencils for the resub. Thank you for 75 months. We're gonna try and avoid the earblood as much as possible, but I can't make any promises. Welcome in for Mulata. For Fast, thank you so much for 63 months. We got these heavy rollers with the big months here. I really, really appreciate it. I did take a picture that I was going to show you guys. There's one thing I wish I was able to do. There's probably a way to do it. With the new setup now, I have to use a fader for the background music in comparison to my talking voice, which is not as easy to get to, but maybe I can buy a fader. I can program maybe one of these for that. I'll look into that this weekend when I get a bit more time. Can't lend a critical ear today. I am at work on phone headset. Well, I appreciate the lurk regardless. Now, I tried a plugin that should have the YouTube chat blend with the Twitch chat. I hope that's working. I'll check that in a minute. For Pencils and Fast, please let me know if there's something that I could play for either of you. I would love to. No pressure if you're just chilling. But yes, I am... Oh my god, it's been so long. Where to begin? Well, first off, I hope everyone had a lovely week. I took a full week off and 1 day extra because, of course, I ran into, some tech issues yesterday when I was getting the stream ready. But I'm pleased that I got it all done. I have a ton more desk space now. I ended up getting a wall mount for the monitor. I got a big one over here. And then I got a vertical one here for alerts, chat, the priority requests. So I can see everything now, which is fantastic. Of course, as I'm doing this, we'll make little tweaks as we go. And I'll just do my best to keep it as smooth of an operation as possible. I'm so used to looking at chat here that this is going to be really hard to get used to. Nivix, welcome. Were there kimchi anti-ejection features built in the setup? Not yet. I feel like I just need to accept that he's won this battle. I do have the door open right now if he wants to say hi, but we'll see. She's all-knowing now. Yes. Yes. I do have a gig tonight, so I do have a hard cutoff time. It should still be just about the same stream time, but I want to leave enough space in between to make sure I get a good dinner before I go to the venue and run through the songs. And I also had the joy of getting to work with Cole Rowland again. I've been featured in a couple of his music videos, and we filmed another one on Sunday. And we had a great time. I'm really excited to see the finished product. For Blocka, welcome! Blocka, Are you also on the YouTube chat? I'm trying an app that's combining the chats, and I'm trying to see if it worked or not. For Mulata, thank you. I'm excited. I think it'll be fun. Hoping to upgrade my second Dell monitor to one that can be as fancy as that. Do you see a future of getting a third monitor? I honestly hope not. I kind of like as simple of a setup as possible, which is kind of impossible. But for Blanca, did you type that in YouTube or Twitch? I see yes also in YouTube. I can run over to YouTube too to see if it works. Yeah, I mean, if anyone wouldn't mind typing something like a code word and I'll say it back to you and we'll see if it went through. Cathedora, I missed you. It's good to see you. How are you? Elton, welcome. For Hedges, thank you. Today was hair washing day, but there will be a change because on Thursday I am getting a haircut. And I was also gonna get some highlights of some sort. I think I'll leave it as a surprise. It's not gonna be a big change, but you know, something. What will be the code word? How about kimchi bimchi? And if I see kimchi bimchi in chat, then I'll know the YouTube thing is working. You said red before. Damn it. I can't not overshare. I just want to tell you guys everything. But yeah, I'm probably going to go for like some reddish hues. Not like chunky ones. Like I want it to look as natural as possible, but... For Juno, welcome. Uh-oh, I'm not seeing any kimchi bimchis yet, so I'm not sure if the app I downloaded is working. It's not a tragedy. I can just open another window, but that's fine. Let me minimize this. Okay. Oh, I see YouTube chat. What? Why did... There's going to be a lot of confusion today as I'm getting used to everything. Okay, that wasn't exactly what I wanted, but we can make this work. Let me click and drag this over here. Thank you, everyone on YouTube. I really appreciate it. That's so silly. It won't merge these together. That's kind of like the whole point of me downloading it. Okay, I officially both chats. Great. Me frantically looking around my screen. Okay, we're gonna put that like that and this over here. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, wonderful. Also, Sensu, thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it. Please let me know if there's something I can play for you. And now that I see YouTube, I can give you guys a proper welcome. For anyone that's over there, would you mind also liking the video if you wouldn't mind? All that stuff helps more than you know. For Joshua, welcome. Blanca, Malata, Cathedora, Justin, Hedge, Sonic, welcome. Look at all these kimchi bimchis. For Sakyon, thank you. Purple Wayne, welcome. Thank you, Justin. So, there is one other fun thing that happened during my break. My break was, I was just tearing apart this office and cleaning kind of every day. But I had a very exciting extra detail that went down. Joe plays violin, for the first time in my life, was bit by a black widow on my ankle. And that really hurt. It hurt pretty dang bad. I'm okay, obviously. But dude, craziness. I was trying to get motivation to go to the gym, and I went to put on my sneakers, and right when I put my foot into the sneaker, I felt a sudden, really sharp pain. Like really sharp pain. And this is very dumb of me. But instead of checking what it was, I was like, no, I'm losing motivation to go to the gym. That means I just need to go right now. And I did a full workout, felt fine, went to bed. And then in the morning, I felt like a burning sensation on my ankle, like almost like an itch, but not really. And I was like, So I took a look at it. And I know enough about what a bite would look like because I know it's unfortunately a reality of living here in Nashville, Tennessee. And it was a red circle like this with a nasty in the middle. And what you're supposed to do is draw with a Sharpie a circle around it. And if it goes beyond it, then you're like in trouble. But I started feeling sick and I went to urgent care. But I immediately felt better as the doctor looked at it and was just like, okay, so we can't say for certain, but that is most likely what that is. And we'll just put you on some antibiotics. And after 2 days, it went down. Yep, Burger Care. Exactly. I accidentally called it Burger Care in the Discord. So that was eventful. I don't want to look at it. How is it doing? Oh, it's so gross. Ew. It's definitely gone down. Like, it almost looks like a blister now. But isn't that crazy? I didn't know that they could be small. I felt like I always imagined, Black Widows being like huge because people build them up so much, but they can actually be really small. No, it's like exactly on my ankle, like where the bone is. So it was very exciting. Don't Black Widows have venom? Yes. Like, it can potentially be really dangerous. I just was lucky. But I finished the antibiotics and it's going down, so that's cool. But yeah, if you ever get a bite and it has a red circle like that and you think it might be, draw a circle around it with a Sharpie. And then if it gets bigger than that, that's when you know, uh-oh, I should probably do something about this. Take care of yourselves. But I think that's kind of all the updates I have. Just been busy putting the studio together. I did take a picture of my perspective to show you guys. It's not like, you know, super set in stone yet because I have to finalize putting the cables away. I've learned the hard way, do not finalize your cables until you are absolutely sure that you are happy with the placement of everything. I could have sworn I dropped this on the desktop. Oh, they made it a different type of file. Why did that happen? Weird. I'll figure it out on a break so I don't waste any more time. But yeah, that's all the updates I really have. Again, today might be a little like kind of all over the place because I'm getting used to a new setup, but I will do my very best to have it just be like any other stream. And of course, if you hear or notice something extremely wrong, please feel free to let me know as long as it's delivered in a nice, friendly manner. Do we label our sources in OBS yet? That's later on my list. I haven't gotten there yet. Let's see. For Shitty Poop, welcome in. Your name is hilarious. Fun Black Widow fact. Black Widows have what's called sexual dimorphism, which means the male Black Widow is super small compared to the female Black Widow. Is it true that they eat their partner after? Or is that a different animal? Or a spider? I could have sworn that was a thing. Oh, they do? That's gnarly. Fraggles, welcome. How are you? A lot of damage a few years ago. I was driving to work. While on the highway, I look up and see a spider hanging above my head, and I started freaking out, but tried my best to stay in control. I did my best to open the window and knock it out. And as I did, I realized I was veering towards a wall. After that, the car behind me stayed pretty far, terrifying. That takes... You just combine two horrifying things, a potential car crash and a spooter. I would have a hard time with that. Okay, I'm kind of nervous. We're about to actually try and play music. I really hope this all works properly. Let's start off nice and easy with some Zelda. I also moved on my binders here, so they're much easier to reach, which is awesome. Let's start off with a nice cozy Kakariko village. I want to test something real quick. What if I did that? Testing something. That might be better, using the faders on YouTube. I just want to make sure it transfers the volume level. And then turn down the volume just in case. That's better. Okay, great. Yes, I don't want to have to keep going over to the console to change the background volume. That's annoying. I'll just do it within YouTube. Okay. So as many of you know, I don't know why everyone keeps saying that about my blanket. It's my partner blanket, and I worked so hard to earn that, and you're diminishing my hard work by making it so crude. How dare you? First, stop that. For Jackie, welcome. How are you? Oh, my YouTube chat moved. Where'd it go? For Alpha, thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Maybe if I minimize this screen, it will come back. Yeah, there it is. And then I go back here. Great. So we are going to start with a classic. It's one that I have done at the top of many a stream because it's so dang cozy. We're going to start off with some Zelda music. First being Kakariko Village. This is done by a wonderful remixer by the name of Juke Remix. I'm a big fan of their work, and I play over a couple of their renditions. For Mita on YouTube, welcome! And AP, welcome. I hope everyone's doing well. Star Sky, thank you very much for the resub. For all the resubs, y'all, feel free to pick something from the song list if you want to hear anything. Since I was excited to show the new setup, I wanted to celebrate with some Persona music. I love the Persona soundtracks. Yeah, I'll have to find a better solution for that. That's not great. Not great. No. I think that's good. you hear the violin? Seems quiet. Did the track feel too loud? Also, Butley, I miss you. You're still part of my setup, don't worry. Okay. I'm already making adjustments. Again, today's probably going to be a little awkward as I'm still getting used to everything, but I'll do my best to keep it as clean and straightforward as possible. What I'm going to now do, we're going to put the console on the bottom here, and then I don't have to keep closing and opening windows, which is not ideal. That looks better. Wonderful. And Degree, thank you. 4 years and sounding better than ever. Thank you so much. Thank you. I tried turning the overall reverb down on my violin a little bit. Yes, I want to keep pushing myself to not feel like I'm hiding behind anything. I didn't necessarily feel that way before, but I think it will make me a stronger player. So, I don't know. Let's go back to the mixer for background music. That's going to be a little smoother, I think. We'll go to this background playlist. Perfect. Awesome. Well, let's keep working on locking in these new settings. It's wonderful seeing people over in the YouTube chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. For Physics Hacker, Haunted Draven, welcome. And thank you for the feedback as well, everybody. It really helps a lot. Lovely. For, once again, everyone that has subbed, you guys all get priority requests if that's something that you'd like. Let us now do a couple other video game tunes to help me, again, kind of get locked in here. Big Slumber from Station to Station. Of course, you got it. All right, so that would be Big Green Binder. Station to Station is S. Very good. Perfect. I still need to dig into the person who made this game, or the person rather who scored it. They also did the developer's next game, which also has a beautiful soundtrack. So at some point I'll go through those as well. Haven't seen the people who commented on the blanket in the chat since Joe responded to the comments. Did they left because Joe is actually offended? Ooh, I hope not. Is it worth it for the bit? Probably, right? Yeah. Big Green Slumber. Station to station. Okay. I just heard heavy breathing. Is Kimchi in here? It's like a horror movie. It will just appear behind you. You'll just start hearing heavy breathing. Then you know Kimchi's arrived. Very scary. Scary. Kimchi's doing good, by the way. In case anyone was wondering about little Bimbus. Little Bimbus Nimbus. Okay. The Bimbus is here. The evil has arrived in our room. Bimby, please don't jump on anything you're not supposed to. I'm blocking him. That's cat. That's my cat. His name is Kimchi. You can see him right there. I usually have to kick him out of the room because he is insistent on jumping on everything and biting everything and even turning off the stream, which I didn't think a cat was capable of doing, but he's a special one. For Mr. Smith, I'm back. It took me forever, but I finally figured out how to get this setup up and running. There's a couple loose ends, of course, that I'm gonna have to figure out as we kind of go, along with continuing to stream again. Xaven, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. 3D modeling some sunflowers to print for someone, so I appreciate the background music. That sounds lovely. Let's see. I thought that was something. Oh, you guys are smart. Does anyone know how to potentially solve this problem? In OBS, the docked windows disappear if I click outside of OBS, Do you know if there's a way where that cannot happen? That would be like amazing. If I could click on my browser window and not have the docked windows go away. Do you want to say hi, Bimby? Y'all, I'm nervous Kimchi's getting sick. He's been sneezing all morning. Are you okay, buddy? Are you okay? Oh, Bimby. This is Kimchi. Yes, you're good boy. Show everybody a beautiful tummy. Look at this tummy. Look at that tummy. Oh, he just blew boogers on my hand. It's okay. Would you consider using your bed? Are you gonna jump on the keyboard and try and bite all my cables? For Thor, welcome. Gotta ask someone else for the OBS thing. That's totally fine. I don't know if OBS has it, but a lot of softwares have a pin to top feature. That is the case for sure for the sources, but what they call the docs, which are like things you can add on the sides, which for me are Twitch chats and YouTube chats, so I can see you guys and say hello. Your cat's been sneezing a lot too. Is there a kitty virus going around? For Draven, thank you. I love Kimchi. He's sneezing still. Oh, we don't feel good. I'm sorry, Bimbus. Allergic to the new setup. Have you saved your OBS as a profile and confirmed that lock UI is informed? I don't know what lock UI is. Should I know what that is? Oh, lock docs. Does that work? Oh my god, I'm about to try. Damn it, no, it didn't work. Oh, I was so excited. That's okay. We'll figure it out later. There must be a way. Anyway. Let's see. I'm feeling pretty good so far, though with the little adjustments I've been making. I would like to do a piece that's like big, so we can hear the volume settings for that. And when I think big, I think Monster Hunter World's epic theme, Stars at Our Backs, which is so very fun to play. I'll put that over here. Wonderful. Oh, bless you, Hen. Bless you, sweet Kimchi. I'm sorry you don't feel good. I'm worried I don't feel good. I don't have any symptoms. I just have like a super runny nose. Let's see. Go to view, docs, lock UI. OBS view. View. I don't see that option in review. View, docs. There's reset UI. I don't know what that means. And lock preview? Would that be better? Nope, that didn't work either. Don't hit reset while you're live. Okay. Okay. Well, let's just keep on rolling. So we're going to do Stars at Our Backs. I'm sorry, sweet Nimbus of the USA, but I must put you down. It's very sad, I know. But I'm going to hang out with you after stream for a bit before I go for my gig, okay? He has kind of like a squished in nose, and I think that helps make his face like that little circle. No, I didn't know there was new Father John Misty. I'm so excited. Don't bite that. Oh my gosh, I'm kicking you out. He bought the most delicate cable. That's so not good. All right, let me put the background music on again while I move him out. Bimby, you can't do that, sweetheart. Or else you would have to pay me like $1,200, and you don't have that money. All right, let me take him out of the room real quick, y'all. I'll try and make this quick. Sorry. The Bimbus has been ejected. Let's see. You can always try disabling minimize the system tray. Oh, that sounds like it might work. Where's that? Under... Don't worry, I won't do this the whole stream, y'all. Just have to figure things out here. I don't see it. Oh, it's reset docs? No, I shouldn't press that. I don't see that in my options. All right, we'll deal with that later. It's fine. Doo-dee-doo. Okay. Stars at Our Backs is next. So I think what I'll do, I downloaded a program where I can make hotkeys. That will make things a lot easier. I have a fader here, and if I can make that the computer audio, oh my god, that would make things so much easier, and there must be a way. That's been the best part about this experience of getting better at like knowing my tech, is I'm realizing that almost always there is some type of solution out there. You just have to like really dig for it. For Dude McDude, your comment in Discord made me so happy. It was so cute. For G Player, I know, but I did try keeping Kimchi in here as evidence on his birthday to show you what happens when I leave him in the room, and I think I made my point. I think I did. Okay, I think we're all ready to go. I just have to go over here for computer audio again. This should be good. All right, let's try. We're going to test audio on a big orchestrated song and see how the balance is. Okay, I'm actually feeling like we're starting to get it locked in. That felt pretty good for me. I feel like I need a little bit of the reverb back with the violin, or else it stands out really bright in front of the track. The reverb does help with blending. So I'm going to up that just a skosh. For physics, yes, I should, thanks for bringing that up. I should put the Discord in the YouTube about section. I'm still kind of like trying to get to know YouTube in regards of the way to like kind of best utilize it. I'm very open to recommendations from you guys over on YouTube. Like, I watch a ton of YouTube videos, but I haven't spent as much time on the live there, so it's just kind of like a new world for me. For Gillian, it's wonderful to see you. How are you? Thank you, Mr. Smith, for the kimchi treat fund to keep him away from gear. Well, I can confirm that he does not like churros. I feel like every cat is like obsessed with churros. I got him those for his birthday, but he just did not care at all. But luckily, I was able to give them to my friend whose cats are like obsessed with them. Kimchi's just not a very like food motivated guy. He's just not really like that. But I do know one that he likes, so I'll just continue getting those ones. Wonderful. I would like to do 2 more songs, and then why don't we try our first loop with the new setup? Wires equal food, exactly. Gillian spent the last 5 hours on a practice exam for chemistry. That sounds intense, but I only have 3 hours tomorrow, so I think I'm screwed. You can do it! I know you can do it! Oh, I was just imagining myself in your position doing that, and I immediately was very overwhelmed. But you can do it. This one probably not, though. Wonderful. I'm gonna do Colony 6 Silence from Xenoblade Chronicles. Perfect. Because I love this song. Ain't no surprise to nobody that I really like this song. It's gorgeous. So now computer audio, I have to set to... there. Got it. That was not the one I thought it would be. Oh god, am I getting sick again? I swear. No more sickness. a cable situation that definitely needs to be addressed. Overall, though, in like comparison to other times I've tried to premiere a new setup or piece of equipment, things are working so far. There's a couple things that we're missing, which I miss, but I'm pretty sure I have a strategy to get that back. Let's first fix this cable. For Yellnet Clouds, welcome. It's good to see you. How are you? I also want to move my music stand closer to chat. Oh. Because that way I can still like kind of talk to you guys while I'm looking at the music. I hope it doesn't make my eyes look like I'm dodging around everywhere. I have more things to look at now. So I'm trying to, or not even more things, just like kind of getting used to it. Don't dox the cable's address. Also, everything sounds great. I was able to lock in during the music. Thank you so much. I really appreciate not only, you know, the company, but the active feedback to help me just get this new equipment and new setup working well. So thank you everybody so much. I should probably start writing down the things I want to change. Let me grab one of my notepads back there. You guys know how much I love like nerdy organizational stuff. I bought these post-it notes a while back and look how freaking cute these are. Are you kidding me? Adorable. And since they're cute, maybe I'll be more likely to get the things done that I write on them. Okay, so the things I want to update next time. Sync. Computer, audio to fader, hotkeys for vocal violin, and the third thing that had to do with OBS. Oh, yeah, see if make docs stay. Cool. We're on a mission, folks. Before you close out the session, try resets. Okay, you mean like at the end of stream? We can do that. Well, it was happening. That's always happened. It happened even before I was using two monitors. Used before it was two computers, so that wouldn't have gotten in the way, I don't think. I think that's everything. Sweet. Well, I think we are ready to try and now venture into seeing if Ableton works properly. I did go through everything, you know, to like on a very basic level, just make sure everything was working properly, but you know, I'm prepared for potentially anything to happen. Since Father John Miss You is brought up, and I know it's one of our favorites here on the channel, I feel like, okay, let me mute Ableton just in case it makes a loud noise. I think doing Mr. Tillman could be a really fun start for today. I'm also gonna drag you over here. That's better. Awesome. I really appreciate everyone once again. It definitely feels vulnerable going live and trying out new things and just hoping everything works out. But as always, you have, you know, always just given me such a safe, loving place to try things. So thank you. Yes, I was hoping there would be a sound difference. I think it's subtle, but I do hear a difference without having the music all go through the mixer, which is what I was doing prior. I feel like this is a cleaner method. Awesome. So what I'm going to do before we get into that is I would like to take my first break because we've been live for over an hour and I could use a bathroom break. And then we're going to try our first loop of the day and hope everything works. I really hope it does. Oh my God, I hope it does. So I need a good 4 or 5 minutes and I will be right back. Again, everybody, thank you so very much. And let's get a loop in when I return. Bye. Okay, I am back. Thank you guys. Let me take a quick break. Let's get our computer volume lowered. There we go. There we go. Okay, moment of truth. We're gonna make sure that I can still loop on the new setup. I'm scared. Scary. For why you said it looks like we're stuck in 720p. Does it look the picture look okay for everybody? There we go. Vervilith, welcome. How are you today? Good old Mr. Tillman. So, Ableton has its own fader. I muted that just in case there's gonna be a big pop noise. There we go. Singing songs, Mr. Tillman. Cool. Why did that happen? That didn't happen earlier. Oh my god, is everyone okay? If Ableton was muted, how did that happen? That doesn't make sense. Oh no. I'm scared to touch anything. Oh, why would that happen? I'm scared to touch anything. Okay, let's think about this. The testing that I was doing was in a template, not a pre-saved file. I want to open it, but I'm scared of opening it again. I'm scared of opening again. What if that happens again? I gotta... Ooh. What if I mute the computer audio? Maybe that would spare you. Everyone, for safety, if you can hear me, please mute the stream. I'll give you 5-second warning here. I'm gonna try opening Ableton again and also mute the computer audio, but I want to not kill you. Okay. You've been warned. Oh, my mic's still on. Oh, okay. Nothing happened. I'm like scanning anything that could cause that. I'm gonna press a button. Okay. Okay. Let's test something. That was so awful. Check 1, 2. That is a guitar. That doesn't sound scary. Oh. Woo! No, it's not a cable issue. I think it was plugins that I had in Ableton. And if it's set to auto monitor, when I open it, it makes all the effects go live right when the program opens. And it was fine in the computer I was doing before. However, now that it's all going through the interface, I have to recalibrate that. But with the template I've been working with, I know that's safe. Thank God. Let me test something here. Oh my God, please don't scream at me. Okay, good. Now, do. All right, that's good. It looks like I just can't use my old templates and I'll have to do everything from scratch. That's okay. I just want to get the reverb that I really enjoy using. All results. That horrible noise is a truck outside. That one's not me. Just not having good luck, huh? All right, let me put on some background music while I get this set up here. Wait a minute. I'm so scared to touch anything now. I don't want to hurt you guys. Okay. High stakes. Jeez. So I am noticing one pretty important thing that needs to be fixed. If I click outside the OBS window, it closes my docs, which means I can't see chat. And I obviously need to click within Ableton to make a loop. So I won't be able to see chat. This is frustrating. Frustrating. Dun, dun, dun. Let's do one of the Mr. Tillman loops, and I might have to just do a violin stream while I solve that problem, because I won't be able to have chat open, which is not good. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm doing the best I can. It's just a really complicated setup. All right, Mr. Tillman's tempo. That's a good temporary solution, Pencils. You're right. Oh my god, that truck outside is so annoying. Alright. We're opening Twitch in this window. Doodle dee doo poppy. And there's this chat over here. My audio's muted, so I won't hear double me's. We'll put that there. Deep beep beeper. Okay. Temporary solution found. Lovely. Okay. Please don't have any scary noises. Please. All right, let's try this. You guys are all being really sweet and understanding. I really appreciate that. Now, we do still have the metronome. I hit an issue with that. I'll have it fixed by next week. So, snares over here. Dun, dun, dun. My phone beeped, but it kind of... Why is the metronome still going? Why is the metronome in the recording? That makes no sense. Oh, why would that happen? Never had that happen before. Metronome. Why would it be recording the metronome? That doesn't make sense. And now it's not recording the metronome. Why? All right, I'm gonna Google this real quick. And If it takes too long, I'm just gonna do a video game music stream. I apologize again, everybody. Why Ableton record metronome? In audio. Incorrect audio routing. Okay. Let me try Q out here. Okay. Let's test, see if that fixes it. Metronome. We're gonna see if it... Why in the world? For Captain's Half, welcome. Belated Happy New Year, Joe. Please continue creating your special musical works in Music City, Westside. Thank you. Loopback is on the metronome. Yeah, it's recording in the audio track itself. Even though it's saying that this microphone is what's picking it out, I tried Q outing the metronome to a different place so that you guys wouldn't hear it. Now it's the same spot going out as the master, so there's no reason why that would happen. Oh, I have an idea. Okay, let's see if this fixes it. That is bizarro. It's so frustrating. Oh, I thought I was doing so good. I was like, I plug everything in good. Huh. Non-loop singing performances on the guitar. I could do that. I really wanted to loop though. Thinking. Why would that be the case? Yeah. Let's just do a video game music day. That stinks. It seems it must be a Q out issue. Essentially in Ableton, on the, let's say, here's audio. There are two ways you can send the audio. One is the master, which is what you hear. And then there's a Q sends, which could be things like the metronome, so only I hear it. But it's making it where it's now recording in the audio itself, which I have no idea why that would be. Trip, what's up? Thank you. Good news is overall everything's been going okay, but there's a big ol' Ableton issue. Is it screamed so loud at us when I opened it? Is the looper getting a send of the master out? Right now the sends in my console are the computer's audio when I play YouTube. Then there's a separate fader for Ableton. And then I tried making a virtual input for the Ableton click specifically that I could send to the console and use as a sends, which is again something I can hear that you can't. I don't know. But old Joe would get thrown into a tizzy over this. New Joe is not going to go down that route. New Joe wants to just play music. Luckily, the video game audio, computer audio facet, I think sounds very good. This is just something we'll have to work on. The looper is not receiving the master. It's all sending to the master, which is the output. But I'm gonna have to just have a think on that. I should probably change the title to VGM only stream. Fail. No, don't say fail. Don't be mean to yourself. VGM only stream today. Well, ain't that a pile of dirty butts? Just a glitch. And I say play tonight. Don't break your brain on a live. Oh yeah, yes, I have the gig later. Well, the video game music I'm fine with doing. One thing at a time. All right. I want to do some Octopath Traveler. Yes, that makes me happy. Let's start with Cyrus the Scholar. Dun, 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 dun. There's an answer somewhere. I've gotten better with trusting that, at least. Okay. We might make today a shorter stream so I can fix those issues hopefully before Thursday. And so I can prepare for the gig, but I really wanted to try and at least have somewhat of a good stream today. I'm trying not to feel defeated right now. Kind of sad. But it's okay. We'll figure it out. Okay. Now, over here. Okay. Do it. Very dramatic pause there. Yeah, like luckily I've narrowed it down to at least only 3 things that I need to fix. And I know I'll figure out something. Let's see. What do I want to do next? Let's do something really quiet to see how that blends in. This one's called The Frostlands from Octopath Traveler. Yeah, like again, overall, the thing is we are so close. Like we are ready to loop. The only thing getting in the way is I can't record audio without the metronome getting in there. And that's just like diabolical. I don't want that for everybody. So once I fix that, we're good to go. And clearly it's a cue out routing issue, but I'll figure it out. This is The Frostlands. I hope you enjoy. Okay, good. These are good. Vex, welcome. How are you? It's good to see you. Let's see here. I do feel at the bare minimum to hold on to good things. I do feel like the audio, especially from the violin mic, with everything going through the mixer, does sound a lot. It does sound better to me. I hope it does for you guys too. Or at the bare minimum, not worse. Let's do Tressa the Merchant. Golly, I miss having faders for audio. Cool.
Thank you.
return. The return of the metronome is a potential solution, but one of the advantages to going to the single computer setup was being able to use my metronome again. So I'm like, no, but this is what I wanted. Please let me have it back. Please. I want it. But again, I know there is a way. There is a way. Ooh, let's try this one. This one's still kind of hard for me. Well, you're gonna really make fun of me for this one, Pencils. This is actually very embarrassing. In the closet, which I reorganized, and it has like all of my, you know, just like instrument bags and equipment and cables. I have a little like file cabinet, and the top drawer locks, and oh, I want to live from Baldur's Gate. I can totally do that for you. Thank you for the dono. Thank you, I really appreciate it. I gotta pay off these new monitors for this setup that I can't properly use yet. Thank you very much. Thank you. But I accidentally locked the charger in the top drawer and I can't find the key. So, yep. It's all working well. It's all coming up rosy over here. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Getting a bit better. Let's see. We have our priority request. Thank you again for... am I saying your name right, by the way? Giplet? I do try my best to make sure I say you guys' names right. Let me see here. We got some Baldur's Gate requested. Just gonna be this one over here. I'm still thinking about that metronome. Mario, it's good to see you. I've missed you. How are you? Maybe I could do a Joe Doesn't Play Violin stream where I break open the drawer that I accidentally locked. Get a crowbar. That might be the only solution. Man, I'm still thinking about that metronome thing. I have another idea I might want to try, but let's do the priority request first. Maybe I need to mute the computer audio and only have the Ableton router or the Ableton fader in Universal Console. And if I mute the computer audio and set... I'll try it. Let's do this first. But you did realize that the metronome went into the sound that we hear. Yes, that's why I haven't been looping, is there's no way for me to program... The way it is right now, it will go to your headphones, and I don't want to do that in a loop because that's going to sound terrible. Anyway, I gotta focus. Gotta focus. We can do this. Okay. I enjoyed that. That was very fun. Let's see. Let's knock out some more stuff from this binder. I kind of want to hear how something more like electronic-y is gonna sound. Let's do Creator for Cathedora. I just typed Creator and Cathedora into the search. That is not what I meant. We're trying to type in Lena Rain. That's what we're looking for. There we go. Mr. Smith, thank you for the kind words. I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. So I have an idea of something that might fix the metronome issue. Okay, use your brain. Oh wait, no, that wouldn't fix it. No, that wouldn't fix it at all. Would Ableton still count? The audio is routed out to Universal Audio, so no, that wouldn't fix it. Never mind. Well, shoot. Maybe... Let me try something. Everything scares me. I'm a jumpy kitty cat. All right, we're going to turn down computer audio. I'm going to mute Ableton just in case it screams at us. Okay. Thank you, Giplet. Trevor, I'm having technical issues. I'm going to mute the computer audio for a moment just in case a pop sounds happens. I don't want to do that too. Just a moment, it's going to be silent. Oh, my mic doesn't mute. I forgot about that. So we don't have to be in total silence. All right, it opened and nothing exploded. That's lovely. Now, thinking. What if? Yes, I tried to make this a Q send. So if I turn that knob and mute the Qs completely. All right, let's see if that helped. For anyone that's just popping in, welcome. I promise things will be smoother. Today I'm trying a new setup for the first time, so we're just trying to fix tech issues as they come. The current issue, okay, no popping, that's good, is that it's recording the metronome into my audio, which is definitely not supposed to happen. So, I'm gonna try this. Okay. Let's just say this is our metronome. Check. Oh, I feel like I should probably do this off stream. I really don't want to like damage you guys' ears. I'm so frustrated. Levi, welcome. I feel bad being grumpy. I tested this and of course it's not working. I gotta do some serious work. I think what I'm gonna do is play one last song to not end on a bummer note. And I'm gonna just sit for a moment. I'm gonna try and fix some of these things. I'm playing a gig tonight. So I'm gonna try and fix everything by Thursday. Thanks everybody. I apologize being kind of visibly a bit frazzled. I just put in a lot of time to make this work and it's not working. But that's okay. So I'm going to do one more song. For anyone who's new to the stream, I promise they're usually much cleaner than this. I just have to figure this issue out. Let's do Overcooked. Main menu. And then I'm going to sit on the couch with Kimchi and try and think this out. And then try and fix something. Thank you. Thank you guys again so much. I promise I'm not going to let this get me down too much, and I'm just going to take a little break and try and figure out how to fix these issues. I do see the finish line of all of this work, and I know it's going to be worth it. I just have to push a little harder and just do a little more homework. But with that, let me find us someone to raid. Then I am going to step away and just have some lunch and look at some YouTube videos to see what I can figure out. I'm going to do my very best to be back live on stream 3 p.m. Thursday, back to regular schedule. If anything changes surrounding that, I'm just going to let you guys know with a pinned comment here, as well as in the Discord. I'm just taking a look to see if there's someone I haven't seen for a while on here. How about we raid? Let's raid Sashi. Sashi Boom. Thank you again, everybody. A party of atoms, thank you. If you enjoyed the parts of the stream that worked today, I hope you consider following and coming back sometime. If you give me another chance, I think I can have a lot of these things fixed. I didn't do it right. Yeah. There we go. Okay. I can do this. I can figure it out. I'm not gonna let you win, technology. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna do it. I know I can do it.